Hello guys, this is Mr. Motaz again. In today's video, I have a plan and I have created for you a plan to learn Arabic from zero to perfect. Okay, so first question you should have asked yourself before learning Arabic or even learning any language: why do you learn Arabic? This is a very important question. So it might be you are a new Muslim and you want to know more Arabic because this is the language of the religion of Islam and the Quran. You want to read Quran, so you need Arabic. Or it might be your academic study. Some people study Arabic at university, so this is their major. Or it might be interest. It might be your hobby that you love to learn Arabic or something like that. So the plan works for the four skills. We have, or any language on earth, it has four skills: two and two. And then we have the four. So the first two we have are writing and reading. Reading helps writing because it says like there is an old wisdom says a good reader is a good writer and vice versa. So you have to read and to practice more reading to perfect your writing. Okay, but for beginners, we focus on listening and speaking more. So how to help yourself with reading or writing? By reading some simple books in the beginning, and I would recommend you two good books, البيان and معلم القراءة. Me myself, when I was a kid, I used to read some of these books to perfect my Arabic. Okay, so reading these books and practice more and more. Like read something out loud and then listen to yourself. So these are the first two skills that help each other. Coming to the next two ones, which are speaking and listening. Listening is very important. Okay, what to listen to? This is the question. You are a beginner and you have like zero background about Arabic. So in the beginning, you are not required to listen and understand and translate every single word you have into your language. No, listen for the sake of listening. Listen to let your subconscious mind know that there is a new language is added here. Okay, this is the idea. We are not talking about translation or the knowledge of every single word. No, we are talking about there's a new language which is Arabic that's added to your mind, and we want to your subconscious mind to understand that, to recognize that. This is the idea. Okay, so listening here would be amazing if you listen to the Quran, the highest rhetorical text ever existed in Arabic. You can listen to poetry, you can listen to an old series or movie, historical one, I mean. Listen and imitate, because imitation does not separate, or we can't separate it from listening. Like listen to the sentence and then imitate and say as the native speaker of Arabic says. Okay, this is the idea here. Like listening, imitation. Okay, after that comes speaking, because listening helps you to speak well. If you listen well, you will speak well. Imitate and know the intonation when we are higher and when we are down, while we speak, while we say the sentence, and know the exact idea or the exact way of saying. I mean pronunciation and phonetics and this stuff. Okay, so this is listening that helps you to speak in a good way, and those two skills are helping each other in the way. So then we are gonna have the four skills together. Okay, we have been talking here about reading or writing, listening and speaking, that help each other to perfect your Arabic. The idea that we have after that, when you listen and you want to practice, like you have been reading and you have been listening and you want to practice, we have here the input and we have the output. So how to do that? And you are a beginner and you have like no idea about a lot of words and a lot of grammar rules and this stuff. You have your phone, smartphone, just record yourself and listen to yourself after that. Okay, or even you can look at the mirror and imitate what you say. I used to do that to learn English. I just looked at the mirror and I saw my mouth. How does it say? we have some hard letters in Arabic. We have like kha, we have dad. Dad does not exist in any other language on earth. Okay, so you're gonna ask yourself, do I say it correctly? Do I say it in the perfect way? This is the question. So you have seen a native speaker of Arabic says the word, says the sentence, and then you imitated that sentence. Say it and record yourself, or look at the mirror and see how the speech organs are acting, okay, or and the idea of pronunciation, and do we say it correctly or not. That's my idea and my point here. So listening, speaking, very important. Speak and record yourself, and then listen to yourself again to rate yourself and to see, do I have any progress here in the idea of listening. Like, I listen well, so do I speak well? That's the question you should ask yourself. The next idea we have, and the last one I have in this video, is about culture. How culture can be like, or can make difference between a learner and another. Why? In Arabic, we have completely different culture than the West, even in the past or now. Let me tell you something. I'm talking about the past times. So we know that Arabia and the Arab states, they are like, they exist in the desert. That's true. We have like a lot of land that's considered to be completely desert. So in England, for example, or in the countries of North Europe, we have like snow everywhere, and over there it's very cold. So we have like two, um, how to say it, like two different cultures in the idea. I will give you one example of these to make it clear for you. The example we say in Arabic, if you want to say that there is something that made me happy, or I'm very pleasant, I'm very happy to listen to that, I will say, or I will tell you, and you are the reason for my happiness, so I'm going to tell you, أثلجت صدري. أثلجت صدري. Why? أثلجت, it means you made it cold. So I live in the desert, I have very hot weather and the sun over the day. So to see like something cold in the desert, or to have something cold, it's considered to be happiness for me, as somebody who lives in a country maybe hot. Okay, so here we used أثلجت صدري. It came from our culture, as in the past or even now we have like the desert and the hot weather. So for us, snow and cold weather are amazing for us. Let's go to the same idea and the same, maybe the same expression, but in English we're gonna say it as, you warmed my heart. You warmed my heart. It means you made me happy as well. But in English we used warm because in England and in the European countries, they are like very cold countries. So for them, sun and hot weather, not very hot, I mean the average one, are amazing. That's considered to be like a reason for happiness for them. So to have like hot weather, to have the sun rays every day, it makes you happy as someone who lives in England or lives in North Europe. That's my idea here. So um, two contrasted ideas here, the hot weather and the cold weather, and how did we use the idea of happiness here. Here we said أثلجت صدري, you made, like literally you made my heart cold. And I live in the desert, I live in a hot place, so I'm happy to have some snow. Someone who lives in England and he is feeling cold over the year, to have some warm, to have like sun rays, it's amazing for him. It's very amazing. So the point of culture is good, guys, to focus on. It helps you to know when, where, and why, and how to say like a phrase or to say an expression in a single situation. That's the idea. Like language is reacting. You react to situations and you just tell your ideas in a way or another, but you have to focus and to make sure that you say the correct expression in the correct time and the correct place. This was our video today to just recap what we said, we have been talking about a plan and how to study Arabic from beginning. And then we highlighted an idea about culture. We gave an example. I will leave you in the description two important books I mentioned here, البيان and معلم القراءة. You can download and start with. Also listening, I will leave you some links for material to listen to. I want you to listen and practice. Listen, have the input, and then practice and speak to yourself, speak to the mirror. Some people say, are you crazy talking to the mirror? No, I'm not crazy. Actually, I'm learning a language in a professional way. That's what I want you to do. If you have someone you can practice with, go ahead and speak to him. It's very amazing. So stick to the plan, work hard, never feel tired, because language is an endless journey of learning. So never miss the chance and learn as much as you can. You're gonna do it. Are you gonna feel better about that? Your level will be higher. Just stick to the plan and have the time. Never feel bored. Thanks, guys.